Theory of evolution by natural selection. This theory has made a big impact in the society. It has changed our perspective on biology and the world itself. Before we discuss what this theory is all about, let us first know about who came up with this kind of theory. The person who proposed this theory is none other than Charles Robert Darwin. Darwin is known to be a British biologist and naturalist. He was born in England on February 12, 1809. Lastly, he is well known on his work entitled Origin of Species by Means of Natural Selection.
So what is this theory all about? Darwin stated that organisms evolve through time as their environment also changes. This happens due to natural selection, which is also known as the survival of the fittest. This means that the ones who are able to adapt to the changes to their environment will be the ones to live longer and continue the existence of their species. For example, one of the most famous extinct animals are the mammoths, wherein it was because of the climate change that caused their species to go extinct. So how did Darwin came up with this theory?
In 1831, Darwin was invited to set sail on a 5-year scientific expedition on the HMS Beagle. He was already known as a naturalist during that time. As shown in the figure, this was the route in their expedition. During their exploration, Darwin was able to observe animals that were new to him, but he also saw animals that were the same but had different features.
His most significant observations that contributed to his theory of evolution was in the islands of Galapagos, located off the west coast of Ecuador, South America. He noticed that the individual islands of Galapagos had plants and animals that differ from each island. An example for his observations were the finches that had different shape of beaks, that varied from island to island, and was suitable for the environment that they live in.
After the 5-year voyage, on November 24, 1859, Darwin finally published his most famous work that shocked the world, that had a detailed explanation of his theory on the origin of species by means of natural selection.